Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here outside the Southern District of New York Courthouse after midway through day 2 of U.S. versus Sean Combs jury selection. Now, there was a lot of people knocked out. It's going to take a while. I don't know if it's going to be done in 3 days. What I can say is that what's most interesting to me is, where they disagree, and there's motions to strike and to not strike. For example, there was a gentleman from the Bronx who said that one of his relatives, the nephew, in fact, had been jailed for shooting a police officer as a gang member. Turns out he's also a juvenile. In any event, the case was dropped, he said, and he's getting out in July. Now, the government, based on citing language proficiency, said they wanted this juror off and excluded for cause on language proficiency. Sean Combs' lawyer, Agnifilo, said, no, he's entirely proficient, and the texts in the case are very straightforward. The government said they're straightforward, but they're full of typos, they have to be interpreted. Move to strike for cause. The judge said, no, I'm not going to strike him for cause. I'm going to watch this one because I'm assuming that the government is going to use a peremptory challenge. Each side, and is it really a could it Batson challenge? In any event, there's things like that. There are a number of people that just knock themselves out. There was just a woman at the end of the morning who said that she's a Catholic from Mexico. She thinks she can be fair, but she has health issues. In a sense, I think the defense wanted her because she said, she really doesn't, having somebody's life in their hands very serious. You really, really have to be sure. The government got her excluded, succeeded in excluding her based on health issues. And so it goes. You can find the whole thread up on Inner City Press. This is how we roll. And we're going to continue to cover this case very closely. To be continued.